Cancer, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet, and welcome if you are new to our soul family, our soul tribe. I'm very happy you're here. My name is Christine. You can also call me Chris. I don't mind either. And look, we have your first two cards coming off here. Welcome to your October 2022 love messages reading, your channeled love messages reading, channeled song messages reading, channeled tarot reading, and channeled oracle reading. I am channeling for October 2022, but remember, when you get here is when you're meant to get here and meant to receive the messages that are for you. Please remember, this is a general reading. Take what is for you and let the rest go. Also remember, this is not a prediction. You have free will. The person you have arrived here for has free will. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes can, will, and do change. Wow. Okay, this is way too many. This landed on your More Channeled Love Messages song. Actually went flying, and these two are obviously yours. Okay, so that is how your reading is going today, Cancer. And as I was saying, please remember this, and please do not make any life-changing decisions based on a reading. Energies, outcomes can, will, and do change. Down below, I have playlists if you would like to watch any of the other no contact and or in separation zodiac signs, as well as messages from your person, DM to DF readings. Those are, I think, in the Twin Flame playlist. I'm a little confused. Speaking of which, I do have Twin Flame playlists specifically for you if you are on a Twin Flame journey, also for soulmates. They are much like my zodiac readings, really all my readings, very long, very in-depth, detailed, including totem pools, numbers, sometimes Lenormand or angel cards, sometimes more tarot cards to validate or clarify a message. Every reading is very different. I'm being drawn to look under the deck, Cancer. It's the Ace of Cups, as you can see, and also you are here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Wow, does look like somebody has a whole lot to say here. Look at that, and it's really deep. It's coming from this octopus, which generally are down below and come up for air from the deep. And boy, are they coming up. Look, the cup is overflowing, and look what is on the top. If you can see that, two swans, soulmates, twin flames. If you are on a twin flame journey, you're most definitely here. And whatever journey you're on, your person is a soulmate. It's real clear. Cancer, let's get into this reading. I'm going to get one more shuffle. Did you see how beautiful the light is? It just changed. Wow. Okay. Let's see what is going on. Yeah, so this just happened. Look, 3 is the most I'll take in a draw, and these did fly out. That's too many, so nothing there. And here we go. All right, guys. Wow, it's going to be one of those readings today. Let's get another shuffle in, a hand shuffle for your overall energy. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please show us the card for Cancer? Aho. That's yours. Look, it is the Ace of Cups. It came back. Oh, Cancer. It's going to be that kind of reading. As you can see, I'm going to set these aside, and should I feel the need to bring in any clarity or validations of a message or simply some new insight, I will. I am surrounded by tarot and oracle cards that are shuffled and ready to go. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming down in your first placement. Okay, guys, Taurus energy. And right below that, we have the Six of Wands, Leo. In your partnership placement, Four of Cups, Cancer, this is your energy. Doesn't mean that your person's not there, though. The Page of Wands. I want to say to you, when I talk about zodiac signs, it can be that it's validating a particular sign for you, but it's also really just about the energy behind that, which is why I bring it into the reading. So feel free to take that or let it go if it's not important information for you. The Six of Swords, interesting. The Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy and Aquarius energy there. And in the naughty corner today is the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Cancer, here we go. Let's see what is going on with you and your person in your no contact and or in separation reading. Once I get these a little bit more straight. Yeah, if you watch my readings, you know I am a card straightener. It never really works, but I do try. I think that's going to have to be good enough for now. The Ace of Cups, as you know, came back into the reading. Now, before I talk about it, look what's right in the very top here of this overflowing baptismal cup. It's swans, twin flame, soulmate energy. Yes, very much so. And actually a validation. And I want to say something to you too. Look, I don't know if you noticed this. I forgot to mention it. I felt really drawn to putting down my little turtle today. A couple of things about my little turtle is it's a Cancer, first of all. Secondly, this is amethyst, and this is about reaching your destiny, trusting your intuition, helping to clear your mind, develop confidence, really reach your destiny. So I thought this was interesting. Forgetting to mention it, especially because if you look down here, we have a har. And right over here, guys, in the Six of Swords, we have another har and a turtle, the turtle in the har. We'll talk more about that in a moment. So it's never an accident when I'm feeling drawn to bring something in particular into a reading, but it just really does feel important. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, of course, you are here. Your person can also be a Cancer or Pisces or Scorpio or not. It's very clear. We can see in this particular card in your reading that there is some heartbreak going on here between you and your person. And this might not be popular, but I'm really feeling, well, I do feel divine timing is really big in this connection. It feels like I keep hearing later. And I also want to say to you right now what I'm feeling. That might not be popular, as I feel there might be some new love surrounding you. It can even be someone that is already in your life and you're deepening a connection, or you're needing to get ready for some love here. I see that you're still holding on to your person. We can see that in the Four of Cups. I see that in the Four of Pentacles, but I also feel that your person is not only working a lot, it feels like, but is in a situation that is not movable, I want to say. They're not able to leave the situation, but I will tell you, it does feel like this person is also really consumed with work. And I am feeling like for a lot of you, this long distance energy, that's not for everyone. And that can also simply mean long distance as in a couple of towns over or the next town over. It's not necessarily going to be states or even for some of you countries. It's clear that there's a lot of love between you, a lot of emotion between you, as you can see with this octopus here. And I want to tell you something. An octopus has 8 legs. What is that 8? Well, it's a lot of things. It's an action, which we see they're taking here. It is also considered a lucky number. There's also a lot of Gaia energy surrounding the 8. And of course, the 8 on its side is the infinity symbol. We already know that this is a twin flame connection for some of you. Not everybody is on a twin flame journey, I realize that, but this is a very spiritual connection regardless of the journey you're on. Twin flame, soulmate energy is very strong here. Now with this octopus, generally they stay at the bottom of the ocean, I want to say, kind of waiting for danger to pass by. They change their skin colors also so that they can blend in with their environment and kind of disappear when they feel in danger. I feel like your person was very scared of this connection, something, I won't say something, but the emotional heaviness, the emotional connection did scare this person in this reading. It's also clear we can see it in the Six of Swords, and really it's just a feeling as well. It's really palpable, Cancer, that your person is a runner, definitely ghosted you. I kind of feel like it felt like for you that they just kind of came out of nowhere and either broke something off or ghosted you, just left here. Now I want to say they're coming up here with one of these legs, which is a big deal because octopuses, as I said, really stay down below, and that is where they stay for stability. So this connection kind of put your person, I want to say, maybe it's not the right word, but kind of off their axis, and I mean sort of like the earth axis here. Contrary to what they might have put out or what you might be thinking, the ending was also hard for your person and they have not been feeling great about it. I do feel there's a lot of unrequited feelings, a lot of things that still need to be said between the two of you. I can see that here in the Four of Cups. It's very clear. However, I have to say, I also feel for you, Cancer, that there is new love. I want to say new love for you. I have this feeling that I want to say to you, get ready. Get ready for something new coming in here. So does this mean it's the end of your person? I don't think so. This feels really much like a later. There's a lot of divine influence here. By the way, I don't know if I already mentioned that to you. An octopus has 3 hearts. So that's also clear here in this connection that there is a third party. Now, when I say that, I don't feel like this is a cheating third party. This feels more like there's somebody or somebodies in your lives, that it's not just the two of you involved. So it can be your person has a karmic situation. It can be you. It can even be both of you. And that third party for me also can represent cultural, religious differences or locations. So that is coming through in your Ace of Cups today. And let's get into your first placement. Now, this can be all you. This can be all your person. It can be both of you. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Taurus energy coming through. Six of Wands. We have some Leo energy here. And again, don't worry if you're hearing signs that don't suit you or you think, why? That's not my person. It doesn't matter. It's about the energy, the influence of that zodiac sign is what I want to tell you here. The Knight of Pentacles, it's telling us once again, you're both here. Now there's a message here for you to, pay attention to your journey, because Spirit is sending the message down that you've been a little distracted. Also, I think you might be overworking, Cancer, and there's a really strong message here really throughout your whole reading for self-care, for you to take care of yourself. But you've also periodically, I feel, been going kind of in and out of the energy of your person and worrying about that. And Spirit is sending that message down to pay attention to your journey, okay? And not just the end goal, but the journey, what it is you're doing along the way, getting toward a particular goal. I do feel that is coming through. Your person also does come through, as I said, as a workaholic. This is somebody that I feel has been, working really hard. You've been waiting for a really long time. I do feel that there was a lack of commitment at some point that started to surface, and that is when things just ended. For a lot of you, it was a kind of a shocking ending or an unrequited lot of unrequited feelings here, I feel. For some, it was just a ghosting, your person just being gone here. This is a really strong message for you to start working on, something in your life, something that you're really, really wanting for yourself, transforming really your reality here. Also, a really strong connection here with this beaver to families. So for some of you, that can mean reconnecting with somebody in your family, possibly also soul family, whether that means some of you are going to retreats, shamanic ceremonies, or just particular gatherings online or clubs in person, that sort of thing. People that you consider your soul family, or maybe you don't even realize that they are, but there's a real strong energy coming through that they're there kind of waiting for you and for you to, go tap into that. The Six of Wands, Leo energy, also that six, guys, connecting us to Venus. I do feel that you felt, a little taken for granted by your person. And weirdly enough, I feel here that your person actually didn't feel that they were good enough for you. Really interesting. And again, it's coming through that they're really tied to their work, to their home. They're kind of doing something else here. It was very disappointing for you. I feel a lot of ego here coming from your person, but I also feel the two of you, some pride here, some kind of headbutting is coming through, Cancer. Now these wands are the energy of love. This is on the, I want to say, on the happy end. So it can be that your person is, you can't even be, for some of you, what's interesting too, is that you have some kind of a connection to your person still as a friend. So you might be talking to them a little bit. This is a no contact and or in separation reading, but I'm getting through here in combination with the Six of Wands and the Four of Cups that maybe your person is sharing things with you that you're just not really interested in here, or it can be coming is what I want to say. Can even be having to do with this Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups a lot of times can say, hey, somebody is, there's a baby coming, or somebody's going to propose marriage, or propose simply a new beginning. Cancer, I don't feel like a new beginning with your person coming together per se is really in these cards today. Keep in mind, this is a general tarot reading, guys, not a prediction. The energy that's coming through here today is that this is a very deep spiritual connection, but it is kind of and I had this feeling with the Capricorn reading once. It sort of has this put a pin in it feeling. It's a very divine connection. Your connection is really solid, but you're both doing very different things right now, and periodically come into this, I feel, energy where you're really thinking about each other. It's really clear that that's happening right now. You also might be picking up on that energy that your person is putting out here in the Ace of Cups, and vice versa, your person picking up on the energy that you're putting out, maybe even coming along here, as you can see, with some type of offering. It's really interesting though. Look what is in the offering. It's a pair of shades, a pair of glasses, and they're rose colored. It's sort of like, here, put on these rose colored glasses and maybe you can see something a little bit differently. And you don't want to, you're not even looking, because there is that sense of, this is something you've both talked a lot about, wanted to work out, still have a very deep love for each other. So maybe some kind of excitement or something coming from your person's energy. Maybe you've seen it online, you're hearing it through friends or connections, or maybe they've actually said it. You just don't want to know right now. I feel like you're apathetic to it. You're literally not looking. However, look what you have here. You have a cup here that you're thinking about. Is it empty? Is it full? Are you drinking from it? Did somebody give that to you? There's two cups stacked here as well. So it's kind of like this is sitting here. There's nothing happening with this cup. This one is coming. You're not really willing to look at it. These are sitting here beside you to kind of remind you. As I said, I feel like there's this energy of the two of you that's kind of coming in and coming out of each other. Cancer and energy, by the way. And that four is the four areas of stability. What is that? Spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. And I just don't feel in this connection that was the case, in particular in the ending and now. And I'm feeling that for you, there's a really strong message of self-care. I would almost say to you guys, I know, in a no-contact love reading, you don't want me to say, fill your own cup, but I kind of am. I'm kind of saying that. And the connection you two have, you also, despite being apathetic, disappointed, and hurt, I do not feel hate here. And I feel also that you're energetically kind of doing that for each other. Look what is here. It is the swans. This is eternal love. These are twin flame swans. These are soulmate swans. These are two people who want the best for each other, who have a lot of love and are in their own, this is what I want to say, they're on their own journey at the moment, not together, in their own race. Look at this. And this was just so wild to me that I put down your turtle. It's the Six of Swords. It's the turtle and the hare. And you know that they have the turtle and the turtle and the hare, the race. The turtle falls asleep, or I'm going to say rabbit instead of hare. The hare falls asleep during the race. The turtle does not fall asleep, but it's really slow and keeps going as the rabbit passes. But it eventually makes it because it's slow and steady wins the race. That is how I feel about you, your person, and this connection. That this is a connection that for some of you, we don't see the Six of Cups here, but I really feel the Six of Cups here, that Scorpio energy. I feel that you're both nostalgic for each other, and it's kind of this trade-off, and it can sometimes be set off by what somebody else is putting out, maybe into social media or through shared friends. You're keeping an eye on each other as well. We don't see the Page of Swords here, but I feel that very much that you are. And when I say keeping an eye on each other, I don't feel like you're looking and spying and thinking and conniving or nothing like that. I just feel that you're keeping an eye on each other to see how the other person is, see if maybe you could glean a little bit of information by maybe what you're hearing or seeing, just to kind of settle some curiosity within yourself here. It's clear that at the moment you're on separate journeys, but again, you're still here and connected. But this is really a separation, and whether you come back together this lifetime or not, it's just clear that you're nostalgic for each other. You always are, but you're coming in and out of it, and right now it feels like there's a lot of nostalgia coming on. And it can be that somebody might be coming with the Six of Wands. We even see that with the Ace of Cups, and somebody might even be coming here, look, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, with something to say. It can be, I don't feel like it's an offering of, hey, let's get married or let's get back together, but talking about some unrequited feelings, some things that were unsaid. There's a lot left unsaid between you. I do feel a little bit of anger is the right word, but you know, what is behind anger? It's love is behind that. So yeah, I guess you could say that. There's a feeling that things are not, unrequited feelings, that things still need to be said, even just to have that peace again flowing. But you're both in this together, but you're not right now. You are leading different lives here. That 6, that is really strongly connecting us to Venus. We know that. We also know the swords are transactional in relationships, about getting clarity and needing clarity. And that's what I feel like with these unrequited feelings. You both know deep in your soul how you feel about each other, and this connection, for some of you, this goes back to childhood or just many, many years. For others, it's that feeling of home, and it may be for you as well, but it's not about chronological years. It's more of feeling like your person. You're kind of, look, the rabbit is kind of waiting for the turtle. And this is what I feel in many ways. It's sort of like back and forth here, sort of almost like trading, and then the turtle's going to go, and then the rat, and it's just going to be, I feel like that is really apropos of this journey that the two of you are on. You are both leading different lives, but there's a lot to say. There's a friendship that's really missed here, and there's really a lot of unrequited feelings. They're connecting directly here. The two of you guys, these swans, are connecting directly with these 6 swords. And 6 is also about making peace with another person. And I do feel when you look at this, you think, well, it's happening. No, I don't see it happening now. I see this as almost like the ground of kind of who you guys are and where you're going to be at for a while, of these feelings coming up, bumping into each other, maybe having a little talk, maybe not talking again, but always this need to connect. A lot of unrequited feelings that might get discussed but still come up because of the nature of this connection that you have. And with that said, again, Cancer, I feel like there's either somebody already in your life or somebody possibly coming into your life with an offer of love. And that's also the universe sending some help here and saying to you, what do you want? Because this is a time of transition. It's a time of transition for you as well. And this Jupiter energy is really to expand and look beyond where you might be looking where you might be looking, Now, there is a real strong feeling here of self-love. I want to say that, self-care, attaining a particular goal, and maybe some love coming in, guys. 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. There's that 4 again, 4 areas of stability, emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual. You're not letting your person go. I feel you're holding on to a lot of what went on too, though. And that's the other thing. You both are. Sometimes in a reading, I feel like there's a card of the reading, or there's a particular message of a reading, or a totem of the reading, or whatever. I'm not sure that I could say this is the card of the reading. I really feel that this is the card of the reading. All this emotional, unrequited emotions between you that really just are bursting out of this cup here. Yet you're both on your own journeys, kind of not giving in some ways. But in another way, I see this 4 of Pentacles because you're both sitting here on everything that happened, everything that could be, the chance that it could still be, holding on to the possibility, holding on to that pentacle. That is the commitment. That is also the practicalities behind a pentacle, are both being where you need to be, not just in location, but spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. This is kind of both of you sitting here, this little piggy, which can be representing new beginnings. And also, on the flip side of that, telling us that getting your goals into focus, focusing in on what it is that you want. So I want to say to you, this does feel like, I said, we know what this connection is, Cancer, but I feel like there's new love coming for you now. This is a kind of, put a pin in it later, maybe the next lifetime. I don't know. It's going to be different. It's just going to be different for each of you swans here. But there's no denying that I feel Spirit is asking me to say to you to make some room for love. Make some room for love. So it can be you already know what I'm talking about. It can be that it's coming for you. It's okay to sit on these suitcases and think about what happened, but maybe kind of like trade out one of these pentacles for your person and trade it out for some new possibilities on what it is that you want for yourself. And it can be the feeling that I'm having of what it is that you want is new love, but I also feel like it's something to do with money here. And again, on that note, your person really does work a lot, and they also worked a lot when you were dating together, talking, whatever that is for you. It doesn't feel that it has changed that much. The King of Pentacles, more Capricorn energy, the 9 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. By the way, there's a lot of Earth energy here. That's also a lot of Gaia energy and a lot of healing energy. And I really feel that is going on between the both of you. We see again here that there's some ego between the two of you. Your person also recognizing that this is the naughty corner. I don't know if I mentioned that. And people say, what the heck's the naughty corner? That just began and it's where your person's energy was always going, breadcrumbing, ghosting, indecisive, whatever. It's where their energy continues to go, but it has evolved, and it really is about the past, the current, and upcoming energies. So naughty corner is humor. I'm using a little bit of humor when I call it that, but that is your person's energy. It's quite heavy here. I see that your person has regret. They definitely feel like they maybe missed something, missed an opportunity perhaps. And that could have been due to being overworked, I want to say, and other obligations too, you guys, commitments. That's the pentacle. That's about commitments. And this is your love reading. And it can be money, of course, the pentacles, but also relationships. Your person, and the thing is, although they have regret for that, they're still there too. There is a lot of ego, I feel, that hasn't really gone away. And at any time you guys have had any conversations recently, I still feel like there's a little bit of that going on. Now, it can be your person, but it can also be you, that somebody here also is maybe overindulging, I want to say, in something here. Coming through the Nine of Pentacles, this Virgo energy, I want to tell you 9 is a number of completion, but it's not an ending. That is connecting to the red planet of Mars, which interestingly enough brings in Aries and Scorpio here. And that is about the beginning and the end, but it's not the end. It's something, it's the completion, but it's more like the end of a cycle is what I want to say. So yeah, it's really clear here for you that it's this particular cycle with your person. Just for now, how long is that going to be for you? For now, for some years, for the rest of this lifetime, that's up to you. But I really feel here too, coming into your person's energy here, that there is, I feel, some new love coming in. Now, your person might know that too, and that's the Page of Swords energy that I'm feeling that didn't come through here today. There's a little bit of jealousy here. I still feel the ego here. I also feel that somebody, and I think it's your person, is really tied to family and community. As I said, this kind of race in life that you're on, you're both in each other's energy all the time, but you're both in really different places, and you do surface and you do sit here in your minds and think about each other. There's a lot of things that you would like to say. Some are being held back because of circumstance. Some are being held back because of pride. Missed opportunities to say them. Sometimes some of you may have connected or may connect, but don't really go as deep as you want to. But this is how deep, Cancer, the emotions are going. And Cancer, you live there too. Of course, you're a water sign. You live in the divine. Oh, sorry. There goes the camera. Right there down with that octopus. So yeah, I feel like you guys are really connecting also in the spiritual realm. It's just really obvious that you have a very strong connection. It's been very hurtful, the heartbreak. I can feel that. But there's such a strong message for you, Cancer, to take care of yourself and refocus on your goals. And gosh, I gotta say again, some new love or possibly some old love, I want to say, somebody coming back or somebody around you. But Spirit is really saying, kind of get your heart ready for it. No, your person hasn't forgot you. Yeah, they feel guilty. They have let other people, I want to say, influence them. They were not communicating very well. In fact, I feel like they weren't communicating at all. They just kind of left. And maybe you felt it coming and didn't want to believe it, or maybe there were little conversations here, and then all of a sudden it was just, where is your person? Your person is doing their thing, and you're doing your thing, excuse me. And in this Nine of Pentacles too, I want to say, look at that bear, trusting instinct, trusting their instinct. And look, there's a little messenger right there. When birds are coming into my readings, they are messengers. And that's messages from the divine is what I want to say to you. Your person is also on their own spiritual journey. Of course, we all are, but they're aware of it. I do feel that they're listening to messages from the divine here, guys, getting some downloads. And that's partially why this is a new cycle. So there's new stuff going on in your person's life too, but it's also kind of the same. I do feel that they're still working a lot. I don't feel a lot of change here other than they just kind of come up for air and might be wanting to connect with you, because this could also be in combination here with the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands, as your person may be wanting to come and send a message. They have been indecisive. There has been a lot of ego. So what kind of message could they be sending here? Maybe just missing the friendship, wanting to share something in their life. Maybe for some of you, you will be getting together and having a really emotional conversation. Can also be by phone. That has been going on in your energy for a while. So if you haven't had that conversation, this is what I could be picking up on, because it does feel, look at this. It's about the two of you. It's really emotional, but there's a little bit of deflection I'm feeling too. So this conversation or message could also be kind of putting out that it's about one thing, but they're really wanting to talk about the other thing, that what do they say, that elephant in the room. Yeah, here, because this is the overall energy, and this is really kind of, for me, the card of the reading today, I have to say to you. We don't have any major arcanas here, and I don't feel any big moves. I really don't feel any big moves. This is all just about what is going on with the two of you, current energies, a little bit of that past energy, some upcoming energies coming here. So yeah, that message that you've been waiting for, if you haven't received it, it can still be happening, and also for a lot of you in person. But I feel like it's more of a check-in. It's more of a check-in. It can get really emotional though, because you're ready for something new, Cancer, and I really feel love coming here. And I mean new love, or love from somebody around you already. I know it doesn't mean that you and your person don't love each other. I see that you do, but I just feel this energy of, yeah, they're living a different life. You're living different lives, and it just doesn't feel like it's right now. And this is the other thing I do want to tell you with this zebra. This can be representing the yin-yang energy, guys, that divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So yeah, both bringing you together to discuss things, but there's a whole lot of indication here with mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical energies really being out of balance. I don't feel that you're in balance as far as a reunion at all, but I feel you both really needing to rebalance your energies. But that could also be some of the discussions talking about how you guys came to be at this point now, and what is potentially going on later. What are some things that you both really want to say to each other? This could get really emotional, Cancer. Boy, did I feel this in your last reading on a level that, yeah, I can't even describe. Okay, I'm going to bring in some oracle cards now. Opalite, also opaline. This is connected to Libra. Balancing those 4 areas of stability: spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional. And this is also through conversation. Interesting. So whether it's written or a conversation. So let's see what's going on here with your oracle cards. Cancer, you come through here as well. And it really is about lightening emotional burdens. It really feels strongly connect. Look at almost, that's a drop. Look, it's right above you, the divine. This divine connection. Wow, guys. But it almost looks like that, doesn't it? That's really a drop of water, but okay. And this little turtle is going to go over here. And this is you going toward your destiny and your person. This is both of you. Now I realize that. On heading toward your destiny, when is it going to stop that you meet up at the same point and are able to continue? Divine timing, only time can tell. Spirit has a plan. In the meantime, you have a life to live, Cancer. What's going on? Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards Oh, there's 2 here. Boundaries. Can this be you? Yeah, maybe. Maybe you were really hurt here, and this can be that your person maybe even has tried to talk, has sent a message, or this is to come. But look at that. You've got your owl, your wisdom, you know what you want here. There's a whole lot going on. In fact, if you look, you're in the water here. It's very emotional for you, but look, there's also a tiger there. My gosh, there's the moon. And this shield up is a heart. Look at the 2 feathers. Yeah, the spiritual connection, and it's no coincidence that this person has 2 feathers. I really feel like this is you right now, Cancer. Just saying, yeah, I can't. It's so emotional right now. I've got this and I've got that. But this is also a message from Spirit that should you have that opportunity, have that conversation, because it's going to help you release. You need to release something so that you can move forward here. Your little turtle energy toward your destiny. I know it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to stop and connect with your persons now. Maybe not this lifetime, but it's important that you keep going. And love is coming in here for you. Prepare yourself is what I'm hearing, and I don't hear that very often. Okay. Yeah, this is a confirmation of that. Wow, guys, this is a serendipity, as you can see, and this is 100%, yeah, just what we talked about. Serendipity for me is Spirit also putting things in your path. Fate, destiny, they intersect with free will and choice, controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. Chugging along here on your little amethyst turtle, heading for your destiny. Oh, look, serendipity, right there. There's love in your path. Is it your person? Maybe, maybe not, because I feel like right now in the current energies, it's something else. It's someone else here, guys. Look, you're not even aware. Look, you're coming around this boat. You have no idea what's there. Look, you come in from sort of the darkness, that duality, the dark to the light. Cancer. Wow, this is very emotional because I know how you feel about your person, but I also know that you know and they know what the connection is, but the differences of your lives right now and the importance of you doing what you need to do. Look at that. You're in control of your own destiny here. You're holding on to the oar. You're in your boat on the divine here. It's emotional. I know you're coming out of the dark. Look, literally turning around here, having come from, look at all those rocks piled up. It's a lot. Hasn't been easy. And you're coming around and look at the light and the rainbows and the star and the angel here coming literally quite down. Serendipity. Giving you a gift. Gift of self-love is huge, but love. Here, guys, love is coming. Oh, yeah. Wow. This is very goosebumpy. And I want to cry because I literally feel you doing this, Cancer. If this was a physical, I feel it physically, like really light in my body now. And I feel my heart chakra is just opening again after this emotional time that you've had. It's not closed. We know that it's the end of a cycle, yes, but it's not the end. It's not the end here, guys. It's not. I know you both think about when can that pentacle be? Right now, again, you have to shift that for yourself, that pentacle, okay? Because this is kind of showing us the weight. It's a go with the flow here and message. It's really strong. And going toward your destiny. That's going to include your person for a lot of you at different times. But right now, right this second, no. Maybe talking. But there is love being put in your path. Watch for those signs. Look around. They might already even be there. And it's coming up. There's that sun energy. Connecting you to the source. Your God, your goddess, the universe. Watch for those signs. Serendipity. I love this for you. I'm going to put this here. Okay, I want to get one more pull, and then we're going to get into messages from their higher self, Cancer. What do you want to show, Cancer? Please show us the card or cards. Okay. The distorted masculine. All right, so there is a distorted masculine energy here, and I'm not surprised. Look, somebody kind of at war with their choices, maybe overworking. Look at this, guys. Feeling really overwhelmed. Feeling, yeah, like they need to change their life. Who is the divine masculine in this connection? Is it you or is it your person? Either way, I have to say to you, because I can't tell you that. We all have divine feminine and divine masculine energies, but there's two things I want to say to you. One, it can be that somebody is really connecting with this more than someone else. So if you say, I'm the divine masculine and I'm connecting, or my divine masculine energy is this energy, it's stronger, because we all have divine feminine energy and we all have divine masculine energy. So this is that energy of somebody who's, yep, maybe too power hungry, maybe overworking. Yeah, look, just kind of causing some issues in their life, maybe even with other people. Look how interesting. There's some rocks there that we saw coming around here into new love. So you take this as it resonates for you. Can it be your person's? Yeah. Can it be yours? Yeah. Can it be both of you? Yeah. I do feel this overworked energy here, this sort of battle energy a little bit. And that does need to be balanced out in a really big way. So if you're feeling like this is your energy and that you need to balance that out, then yeah, then that's going to be for you. If it's going to be for your person, you know, I'm wishing your person well. This is not their reading. Wow. Wow, guys, I'm not surprised by that at all. Also, look. Yeah, and that's too many there. So this is also yours. And we're going to stop here. Yeah, look at that coming right after. So this inner peace card is for the distorted masculine. Yes, for sure. The overworking side, the connecting, not connecting, more like just overwork, not connecting enough to the divine feminine side, which I would say would almost be here with the inner peace and coming down and the compassion and seeing both sides, leading with the heart, with love. It's very interesting, your reading today, Cancer. You are enough. What's interesting too is I felt from your person's energy, should it be the divine masculine, stronger energy in your connection, that somebody was feeling not good enough. That could also be you. Well, you are enough. And look, this is the inner peace that we talked about here, of really needing some self-care, really strongly, especially for those of you that are overworking, overthinking, and yeah, having a little bit of trouble coming unstuck, because I do feel that. And look what is coming here for you. You can't unsee that. Serendipity. Yeah, this is new love around the corner here, guys. It might already even be there. Maybe you've been sitting here in that ship and you hear it or you see it and you've just been a little bit afraid to go. Don't be afraid. Go for it. You have a lot of energy here. Trust your instinct. Shapeshift into that bear and use that power and that instinct here. Shapeshift into that zebra, I want to say, and tap into that power of free will. That free spirit, really strong here. You're wanting to make some changes in your life, Cancer, and changes are always going to be made whether we make them or not. Change is inevitable. It's the cycle of life. Things are going to change whether we like it or not. So there is a really strong sign here too for you to take things by, the horn here. Take your oar and guide yourself to the destiny that it is that you're dreaming of, because it's here for you. Your person, you and your person, I feel like you're not going anywhere. It's a beautiful connection. It's not ending in that way, but I don't feel like that this is a big reunion, come together, get married. I do feel conversation here, but I also feel a really strong need for you to let something about that go for now and focus on yourself. Okay. I'm going to set this down. We're going to look at messages from their higher self. And actually, let's look there first. I did feel the need to put down my crystal guitar today, which tells me a lot. When I'm putting down my guitar, it can be very obvious that you have a music connection with your person. It's also a lot about making peace with another person, but it can also be about making peace with yourself. And I think it's both. I hope that there's some unrequited feelings that can be discussed and futures, you know, timing with your person, some things being revealed. Should that not happen, there's still a really strong need for you to make peace with yourself. Come out of that Four of Cups and jump on over into this beautiful Page of Wands Zebra, free spirit here, using your free will to make some choices for yourself. Okay, as you head toward your destiny, you are enough. Look, it's, you know, it's such a simple little scene, writing in a journal, having some water, eating well, right here in front of the earth. Look, love, everything is here, new beginnings. But the inner peace that I feel like is really desperate for you in order to come out of that Four of Cups and let go of this for now and move forward with a goal, some important goal, and also love that I feel is around you or coming in and connecting with your soul family. That's really big. Okay, guys, let's look at more love messages. Messages from their higher self. I'm scared to leave the life I'm in. Okay. Yeah, I do feel that. I'm sending you a message. Okay, Cancer. So this can be the case. I did have your last reading was really strong about having a conversation with your person. So if you haven't, there's still that possibility. We talked about it already here. So it can be in a written message. Maybe it's even in a voice message. I do see you have your boundaries up. It's really clear. It might be worth a while to see what your person has to say here, because I feel like you have a lot to say too. These both flipped out together. Is that one? Oh, that's one. Come to me in my dreams. I'll kiss you there. I wish I could see you in person. Interesting. Yeah, so for some of you, there's the long distance energy. I cannot stand not talking to you. Yeah, that's a really big feeling in this reading, guys, because I feel like, Cancer, that you and your person have a really nice friendship. And when I say had, I just mean because there's a lot of heartbreak I feel here and no communication. These are yours. And yeah, it's hard not getting that energy, especially your healing energy. But you really need to turn that into yourself right now. I am so sorry I lied to you. I will always love you. What did they lie about, Cancer? I want to talk, but I'm afraid I still can't offer enough. Okay, interesting. So that might be a message. It might have already come, and I don't think that they can. I wish I could tell you what is really going on in my life. Yeah, like I said, they're in it. It hasn't changed, and it's really connected to family and community and other people too. Maybe some influences, whether it's in their head or actual people. When you feel my energy, it's because I'm thinking of you. Yeah, that's now. It's real strong. I feel it. I think about every conversation we've ever had. There's a lot of energy here about communicating. I feel you had a great, mental connection. That's obviously very imbalanced now, even throughout the time apart. When you come together, there's a little more ego and battles going on here, in particular with the divine masculine energies. Now, it can be both of you, because I feel you both in there, but a little stronger with what you would consider the divine masculine here. I saw someone that looked like you. It felt like you were here. What you see online is a lie. I'm not okay. Yeah, that's real strong here. So something's going on in a divine masculine's life. It hurts my heart that we can't be together. Okay, and a few more. these two actually, and then we are going to move on to song messages. Sometimes I imagine just packing up and coming to you. That distorted masculine, interesting. Yeah, I feel like conversations are, this mix of emotion and ego and maybe even some aggression. And for some of you, when you have had a chance to talk to your person, it was almost like crickets because there's so much. I just saw something. Do you see that? Look, wait. I feel like I can see a person here and maybe even a cat or a dog. Look, is that the divine? What is that, you guys? Tell me in the comments what you think this is. Can you see it clearly? I'm going to stand really still, sit really still and let you screenshot it. Okay. I'm ashamed of the way I handled things. Really interesting because some shame did come through in your person's energy. So that can just be a lot about how they ended it, whether it was just a slow burn and then kind of gone or just a quick ghosting. Your person was the runner. That is really clear. Okay, we're going to look at more channeled song messages. Let's move this so it's going to be closer to us. Taurus energy, selenite, very protective energy. Interesting. I'm really intrigued, but I could sit here for a really long time trying to decipher what that is. Wow, guys. But yeah, this is the Ace of Cups here. Interesting. Wanting that happiness and that joy together, thinking a lot about it, what happened. It's still, well, it's just still Cancer. It's still so, it's still, I want to say raw, but it's just, look how full it is and overflowing, and you're both still there. You haven't flowed out of it. You're still there. You're both still in this connection. That's why it makes it so hard to move on, I understand, but there's a need for that right now. More channeled song messages. It can be your song comes down, or it can be that it doesn't, or a song of relevance to you. It can be songs come that you don't even like or you don't recognize. It's about the message. And it can be messages that are coming through in one word, a color, a name, a location, and things that I can't even connect. That's something that's going to resonate for you. It can also be the sentiment behind the song. There's two here. While there's a moon up high. While there are birds to fly. While there is you and I can be sure that I love you. Etta James, Trust in Me. Gene Schwartz and Milton Agner are the writers. It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me that sorry seems to be the hardest word. Elton John, sorry seems to be the hardest word. Really interesting because I do feel that, in particular with the distorted masculine energy, you know, and that can be coming through both of you in that divine masculine energy we all have and having trouble communicating here. Maybe somebody feeling like they have to take the blame for something, I don't know, and not wanting to. It's too many. These are yours. Fly, 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 high against the sky. So high I almost touch the sky. Thank you, thank you. Thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings. Bette Midler, written by Jeff Silber and Larry Henley. Having done a lot for your person, or vice versa. Return to me, for my heart wants you only. Dean Martin, written by Carmen Lombardo. Yeah, this is a hard separation, guys. These three coming together. What's going on in this middle? Love of my life, love of my life, Love of my life, Queen. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in you. They longed to be close to you. The Carpenters, written by Hal David. The long and winding road that leads me to your door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. It always leads me here. Lead me to your door. The Beatles, The Long and Winding Road. Paul McCartney and John Lennon. Yeah, I kind of just want to go here too. By the way, that Nine of Pentacles, that snail energy, that did not elude me. Snails are also like turtles, persistent on getting what it is that they want. They can stop and sometimes go underground for, I want to say it's 2 years, but then come right back up again. This is a long connection. Again, I feel it's a spiritual connection, so that's a given. For some of you, that's chronological years as well, but that's not for everyone. But what is for everyone is the feeling of home with this person. Yeah, that feeling of like you knew each other when you met. That serendipity too that came through. A winding road, a heavy load, is nothing new to see. We know that through the bad times, I'll have you and you'll have me, Aretha Franklin united together. Yeah, it does feel that way too. It's that kind of connection that you're there for each other. Here you both are. Interesting. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. Oh, I would still be on my feet, case of you, Joni Mitchell. This comes down. Whew, it's one of those connections we know. If you watched my readings before, you've probably already listened to Joni Mitchell's Case of You. If not, there goes the camera. Make sure you listen to her version. This is a very deep connection, guys. I understand that. So deep, too, that sometimes, boy, the two of you, because your physical attraction is really strong, it could be like, whoo, like, you know, unforgettable. That's what you are, unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me, never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way and forevermore. Nat King Cole, Unforgettable, written by Irvin Gordon, okay? This is the last, and nope, that's too many. It's 3. It's the most I'll take. They're always pushing the limit, aren't they? Let's see what's going on here. Whoop, ow, it's too late. I was going to do the middle, but this wanted to reveal itself first. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. You'll never walk alone, Nina Simone, written by Richard Rogers. This is your connection, guys. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. The Beatles, all you need is love. Lead with love, all you need is love. I feel love coming. I feel the love between you. And this is strange, but I just got a message. I feel the love between you, and that is why you can let each other go for now. Yeah, with love, allowing each other to live on this destined path and hoping that you meet again, you know? Stop, go. What a strange but beautiful, confusing little message. That was your message. If I had the choice of only one friend in this world, you know that I'd want it to be you. I'd want it to be you, Barbara Streisand, Willie Nelson, written by Steve Dorff, Jay Landers, and Bobby Tumberland. Yeah, this would be your card, I have to say. You guys have a very strong friendship. It's being tested. It's challenged now. I understand that. But your friendship was probably even before everything else. This feels like it's that soul connection that you have, the contract that you made. It's a very, you care a lot about each other, guys. And that's why this just hurts, because I feel that, but I also feel just that's where it is. Turquoise. A lot about people being born in December. So some Capricorns, some Sagittarians. This also opens up all the chakras. It's heart. So what does your person have to say in their last chance? The Tarot Closet channeled love messages. Love messages from their higher self. It's too many. That's not. 3 is the most. I am waiting for the right time. You are so beautiful. We belong together. You are my other half. We knew that. Twin flame, soulmate energy. One twin flame, many soulmates. And yeah, if you're on a twin flame journey, your twin flame can be a soulmate. And if you're not on a twin flame journey, it doesn't matter. Your person is a soulmate. Gosh, you guys. Yeah, we feel that here in your reading. Your readings are always very emotional, Cancer. I am so sorry I hurt you. I am waking up. That's the Nine of Pentacles. That's the end of the cycle. That is a new cycle that they're going in. Your person is in their karmic lessons. I just have to tell you that. We're all working out our karmic lessons. Some of us, some people paying karmic debts. It's life. It's this cycle here. Your person is waking up. They are apologetic here. I feel like that is about the way things ended. And also I'm getting not having said what they wanted to the last time that they had a chance, missing an opportunity to say something to you that you were really hoping to hear. So that's coming through. You were so good to me. This just revealed itself. So that can be coming through in a written message, I feel. Maybe a conversation. I really want to see you. Yeah, I care too much what people think. Yeah, like I said, there are people in your person's head or maybe even physically in their ear. You are my biggest wish that are influencing them. I'm sorry I ran. I miss you. My world changed when I met you. I was scared. Yeah. Don't give up on us. Okay, last chance. Last chance. You are never far from my mind. And that's it. We look at those. And we'll get a fairy stone, Cancer. I dream of you. I fear you have moved on. Yeah, like I said, I know you're a little afraid to. I see you just sitting here in your boat, knowing that you know that you have the aura here, your fate, your destiny, using your free will, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can, putting that here in the water and turning that corner and seeing what's there for you. I know it's scary, but it's there for you, Cancer. Doesn't mean you're leaving someone behind. It just means you're going where you need to go right now. Okay, we're going to get a fairy stone. Look, yeah. I did a reading recently, and I don't know why I couldn't remember what it was, of course. It's historic. Yeah. Which, of course, we attribute to the Ace of Cups with the new beginnings. For some, that can be babies and pregnancies. It can be coming through somehow in your life, guys, with you or with people in your life, but that's not the strongest energy here. What is strong is your connection, is really more than anything, and all the feelings that haven't been said, that are still left to be said. Also some of the fear coming through here and all the waiting. Maybe your person coming up here with a whole lot to say. A whole lot to say. This new beginning for the two of you. Do I feel that it's a reunion? I don't feel like it's a reunion and coming back together, but it can be a reunion and talking, because it is also a pelican, and that is also a messenger, and that's about communicating. And we see here that your person wants to send a message. They're afraid to send a message, but they've been wanting to talk to you for a really long time. I feel you want to talk to your person too, but you're very hurt, and you guys kind of have this going on. It's sort of like, who's going to go first? And this is really kind of unexpected. So it can be like we saw in the Four of Cups sort of popping out with that cup, that's your person coming along with a message here of maybe even some kind of truce while you are here with the Rabbit and the Hare, you know, on your journeys until you can come back together again. Either way here, and if I'm not imagining this, yeah, this is blue. So this is the throat chakra. It looks a little green for me in the lighting right now. But yeah, I do feel that this is about a conversation, and a really emotional one, and possibly in a message. And a lot of that is because I feel you're discussing, yeah, sort of the put a pin in it, possibly later. That's what it feels like. I wish so much I could say, look, somebody's coming to offer you marriage, Cancer. But that's not the feeling. But boy, the love between you, there's a lot left unsaid here, guys. I hope that you can say what you want to say to each other, and not just in telepathic messages or messages from their higher self, but hear it from their mouth or read it in their words. That's your October reading, Cancer. I wish you well, love, light, all good things. Make sure you like the reading if you liked it, the like button, just the thumbs up, that's what it is. And feel free to share with anyone you think might enjoy my readings. Make sure you are subscribed and have your notifications on. I want to tell you, YouTube always updates, and they messed something up, and I was getting messages for a while that people weren't seeing readings. They were getting unsubscribed. So you could try to fix that if you have that issue by just unsubscribing and then resubscribing, you know, within seconds, and then returning on your notifications, and that should reset it. I've ticked all my boxes, so if that's still happening to you, that could be a way to fix it. Anyway, feel free to check out any readings below. I have been very under the weather. My husband had a serious accident as well. We also had a death in the family. So it's been quite the time. We're going through it. I am starting to feel better, not great. So readings are quite slow moving, but I am trying to get them back out again. So keep your notifications on if you want to know. I will have a new twin flame and a divine masculine to divine feminine reading. Also a messages from your person that is for everyone, and continuing on with the signs for October. So yeah, hang tight, guys. In the meantime, take really good care of yourself. Lots of messages from Spirit sending you that little nudge of self-care to go for what you want. Go after that destiny. To do. Okay. Bye, Cancer. I love you. I'll see you at your next reading.